So, is this on?
Together, we will crush you! Because this year, SummerSlam falls on what day?
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
What's up, everybody?
Everybody!
You know, if you haven't heard this podcast yet, this is going out to everyone who just tuned in.
Yeah.
They heard good things, they're hearing things from friends, and now they're tuning in to go, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give it a listen.
dislike the current product
I'll
of
give it a
wrestling.
watch if you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I watched SummerSlam, and I thought they took a huge crap in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
And I want a podcast that makes fun of that.
Well, actually,
Because WWE is on notice because you're not delivering a good product. So if you're those people,
if you're those guys,
welcome.
yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Well, actually, I would have preferred to watch someone take a huge crap in the middle of the ring.
Might
That would
have been entertaining.
more entertaining than most of those matches.
I think
the truth.
I think Elias did when his guitar broke, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Maybe his
happened.
guitar really broke,
Maybe
and he
that's
didn't
what
know
happened.
what to do.
Yeah.
So he took a shit in the ring.
So he just pulled down his pants and took a dump.
So we
Yeah.
left.
Right.
So yeah, I think Raw and SmackDown, as we'll talk about, they were ups and downs.
Right.
Ups and
It,
downs.
it wasn't god awful as I would have expected, minus the fact that we got 0 debuts.
Right.
And I thought maybe the night after Mania is the first episode of the year. We've talked about that, right?
The
It's like
season, yeah.
The season starts.
Season premiere.
Yeah.
Season premiere in a way.
Right.
And I thought the night after or the week after SummerSlam is when we get the debuts of some NXT guys.
Like
and we
the
got
mid-season
0.
Slump.
Right.
Well,
right.
last year
got
we
0.
did.
We got
last
it.
year we got
Yeah.
Bobby Roode on
I want to
SmackDown.
say the last 2 years,
Yeah.
somebody came out.
We got Bobby Roode on SmackDown last year.
Yep.
Yeah, because we were doing the Simpsons trivia.
Yeah.
And we were watching on our phone.
Right.
Because we knew someone would spoil it.
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, minus that, there was good and bad, and a couple of great spots. So,
Right.
Yes.
we're gonna get into it
So
right now.
welcome new listeners, but we also have to welcome
Yeah.
17 new people on Patreon.
What?
On our Patreon.
Boom.
So
17 guys.
That's
yes.
amazing.
if you're just tuning in.
thank you to
Here we go.
Kenneth Besecker, Jason Gold, Alex Thompson, David Simmons, Levi Calaby, Caressa Bacon, Jordy Kluger, David Walters, Pete Wright, David Yox, Lucas Hobein, Richard Garrett, Lauren Ashley, Kenneth Singletary, Mark M., Anthony Chen, and Dustin Martin.
Good
right.
Lord. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, guys.
Yeah.
Boom. You get extra content, and you get extra content, and you get extra content.
And you know what? They're all going to get extra content this weekend.
That's right.
Yes.
Wow. It's
on
coming
the
at
books.
you.
Yeah. We got a special podcast in the books this weekend.
That's right,
right,
man.
yeah.
And if you want to be as special as these 17 people and join the club, go to
And the
Patreon.
hundreds other.
Oh, 200. We're almost at 300.
Bam.
We're almost at 300 people pledging on Patreon.
If you wanted to see the nerdiest but coolest room on the planet, that's where we did the SummerSlam recap this weekend.
Yeah.
Eric's house.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
if you want to see that.
So many toys. More than I ever had as a kid. But if you want to see that, go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Do it.
Bam.
So,
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw.
Figured we'd kick it off with Rousey. No?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Ooh, maybe
Seth Rollins.
Seth
Big
Rollins,
win.
yeah.
No, no.
Something positive.
No, no, no.
Dolph Ziggler upset he lost.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Not a chance.
Brock Lesnar?
Oh, no. He's gone.
Oh.
One of the Spirit Squad just goes flying out from the back.
That would be nice. But no, we kick it off with the new Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Dun-dun,
To
dun-dun,
a
dun-dun.
reign of booze.
A rain.
So many boos.
A hurricane of booze, if you will.
Right.
A lot of
Yeah.
booze.
Yeah.
And then
So Roman says, I'm a man of my word. I said I was going to beat Brock Lesnar, and I did.
and on the fourth time, I did.
Fourth tries a charm. We then hear a loud "You still suck" chant from the crowd.
I mean, loud.
Great.
Like clear as day.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
that HD audio I keep hearing about.
Yeah. It's paying off, Vince.
And then what is it? Cole or Corey was like, and give it to his critics, but you can't take away the fact that, no, not his critics, the universe.
Yeah.
The WWE universe. It's not his critics. Like there's 5 guys in
It's
the
everyone.
crowd overpowering the entire crowd of Brooklyn.
Wait,
Right.
maybe that's
which is a bunch of loud Italian New Yorkers like us. It was the universe or his critics.
And he's the Universal Champion.
Yes.
And the universe hates him.
Do the math, Cole.
Yeah, come on.
Do the math, Vince.
So Reigns says, I'm defending this title tonight against the man who won this in Brooklyn and never got his rematch. So Finn Balor comes out and immediately accepts the challenge, and they shake hands. However, Constable Corbin comes out next and says, this isn't happening.
Finn, if you think you're going to get rewarded for that little stunt you pulled last night, you're crazy. I was set to face Finn Balor, the man, and you no-showed and sent the demon instead.
What?
So
What?
we're going to have a lot of worst comment nominees tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We almost should just point. This is technically I would count it as 2 if
And
you
our
count the Cole
nominees
one.
are.
Yeah.
But we'll have Cole as an honorable mention.
Yeah.
This is our first worst comment nominee.
Like,
Yes.
Hey, remember
you
that?
no-showed and sent the demon.
And the 3 nominees are all in the first hour of Raw.
Yes. Go figure. It's like Roman bitching like, Brock, I was all set to face you, but you sent the beast incarnate.
No, like Brock Lesnar's like, I was going to fight Roman Reigns, but they sent the big dog. Oh, no, not the big dog.
so dumb.
So Kurt Angle then comes out and says, I make the matches, and he makes the match official for the main
Right.
event.
Now, is this like Balor's official rematch?
Yeah.
Because he didn't ask for it. Roman just said he's giving him a match.
You kidding me? At this
Again.
point, Balor's like, I got a title shot. Are you serious?
Sure.
Again,
Is this happening?
Look, it's cool that he's finally getting a title shot. We all know where it's going to head. But
Yeah, back
this
to the
is-
mid card.
Right. This is ultimately just a way to get fans to cheer for Roman. Like,
Yes.
oh, he's so nice. He's going to give Balor
Oh,
his
look at
title
that.
shot. that
We
he
love
never
Balor,
got.
and he's letting them fight for the title.
Yes.
They should have Bobby.
Balor will probably win.
Right.
They should have Bobby Roode and Zack Ryder like back behind the curtain like this as he's coming off the thing. Like, welcome back, buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
So Kurt, he makes the match official for the main event, and then he tells Corbin, you have a match right now, and Bobby Lashley comes out. Our first match of the night
Oh, this guy.
is Bobby Lashley versus Constable Corbin. Yeah, the guy that wasn't even on at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that Bobby Lashley is the guy that has to win right now. He's that guy.
Well, he
Unless he
beat-
fights Reigns, which everybody.
He beat Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules.
Yes.
And then he's not even on the 6-hour SummerSlam card.
Yeah.
What is the logic there?
Maybe they're
Right.
finally realizing how shitty he is.
I mean, I'm glad he wasn't on the card, but
Right.
it makes no sense.
no.
Like, I'm surprised, we were talking about this on the SummerSlam recap. When Elias's guitar broke, he didn't even come out like, haha, idiot. I broke your guitar,
Right, yeah.
idiot. Yeah.
broke your guitar.
At least that or something.
Well, in a business where all you have to do is give the guy in the truck $20 to play your music and you're the number one contender.
yes.
You would think Lashley would have came out at the beginning and said, last guy to beat Reigns?
Right.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Technically, we're 1-1.
Yeah.
Let's do it again for that strap.
Oh, for the love of God, please no.
No,
I'm
of course
glad,
not, but-
I'm glad that someone else bribed him more that week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, after a way too long of a match, Lashley gets the win with his original finisher. At least he didn't do the stupid suplex this time.
Right.
And then later, Corbin yells at Kurt because he's not getting what he wants. And Kurt says, my job isn't to give you what you want. So then Corbin says, Stephanie's here. I'm going to go talk to Stephanie tonight. And then he leaves.
I hate this mentality like, oh, I'm going to just go talk to Stephanie. I'm going to go. That's what everyone
Well,
does.
that's-
I'm going to go talk to Stephanie. I'm going to go talk to Stephanie.
Right.
I'm a bad guy. I get to talk to Stephanie.
And again, we don't know what he did to get in her good graces unless she's just like, oh, who can I manipulate? On
She's
this
like, what's
roster?
that mouth do?
Right.
Oh,
Well, she does like bald heads. So maybe since
Yeah.
Corbin shaved his head,
Right.
she's like, oh, if I do you from behind, you kind of look like Hunter. Because, she fucks Hunter from
yeah,
behind.
exactly.
I mean, they got together when he had hair, so you don't know that she likes bald. She might look at him like, God,
Maybe.
your dad has hair.
We don't know. So we go to commercial break, and when we come back, Heyman tells Kurt that Brock wants to invoke his rematch clause, and he kind of Joe and I watched the first hour of Raw together, and I was like, yeah, he wants it at WrestleMania because he's gonna leave for a while.
Yeah.
And then Paul does this, and he goes he does like you think he's gonna say
Yeah.
WrestleMania,
Right.
and he says at Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell, and
Kurt's
here,
like, fuck off.
Right. Here is Kurt's answer.
It will be a cold day in hell. Or as they say in Brooklyn, forget about it.
We have nominee number 2.
Number 2.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
This is an early rumor, but the big rumor is that Enzo's coming back, and that's why Kurt said that.
Oh,
Rumors.
makes sense. Yeah,
Right.
Jesus.
You know why that almost makes sense? Because Enzo just said, I will never wrestle again. So he'll probably be back now.
We'll see.
That's how that works.
Next up, we have Sasha, Bailey, and Ember Moon taking
boy.
on the bad girls from the Riot Squad.
Oh, this is going on week 37.
37.
But this had
Good
Riot
one, Eric.
Squad win written all over it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they've been
Why
winning
else do
for weeks now.
Yeah, right.
Well, true.
A lot of interference by the bad girls, and then Ruby hits Sasha with the Riot kick for the win.
Yeah.
Yep.
How are they going to beat them?
Ever.
And then what happens when they beat them? Nothing.
Nothing.
Means nothing.
Straps?
Nope.
No straps. Nope, not yet.
No.
Next up, we have Triple H addressing the universe. First, he talks about how great TakeOver Brooklyn was. Notice he did not mention SummerSlam.
Yes.
Hey, TakeOver Brooklyn, wasn't that great, guys? Yep. I don't know about SummerSlam, but
I don't know what happened Sunday, but
Yeah.
Saturday was great.
So then Triple H moves on to The Undertaker because he's fighting him in Australia, the Super Show in October. And Triple H acted like he hasn't wrestled since the Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania with The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Like, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, he's
like,
wrestled at least like 10 times.
oh, I
since then.
rewatched that. It made me really made me want to get in the ring once
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, Triple H.
Once again.
You've been champion since then.
You've
Yeah.
won the Royal Rumble.
You've won the Rumble since then.
You've main evented WrestleMania.
like you've been very much a part
Yeah.
of the show.
You
Here.
won Survivor Series last year.
Yeah.
You won it.
In November.
You made.
We don't have to say you just say when it was the last one.
Yeah.
You just say the month in November.
In November.
You
You
fought
won.
You made Sting job out
won
to you.
Survivor
You
Series.
fought John Cena in Saudi Arabia in
Yeah.
April.
Jesus.
That was his last match. Yeah,
It was.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it's just like, come on.
I can't believe they wasted. I mean, whatever. There's a lot. Actually, there's a lot worse stuff than a Triple H promo.
Than a Triple H promo.
But like, he comes out there just to hype a match that's taking place in October.
Yeah.
And he says one last time.
This will be my last match with The Undertaker in Australia.
In Australia. For nothing.
For nothing.
for nothing.
Right. So, whatever.
Maybe
I
Triple
don't-
H.
like
Maybe
that-
if Taker wins, he gets Triple H's job.
That's it.
Taker has to win,
Oh, he will win. Of
which
course
is
he
screwed
will.
up because Triple H never beats him.
Never.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first he said, Vince called me and said, you're going to fight The Undertaker. I said no. And he should have been like, because I always lose to him, so why should I fight him
Why
again?
would I want to?
Right.
Why would I want to tarnish my record?
That was supposed to be an end of an error.
Error.
That was my best Triple H I've
That
ever
was
done.
pretty
I think.
good. Yeah. Anyways,
And then I won the title back.
moving on. We have Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler, Ambrose's first match since returning.
Yeah.
With Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre ringside, who end up brawling outside the ring.
Let's talk about Rollins wearing that Ambrose shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got his boys back.
He's got his boy back.
So I think
And still wearing the gauntlet shoe.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
we pointed this out. I think they started doing this at SummerSlam. So now when a superstar comes out, they have the T-shirt that
Yes.
they're wearing at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen.
Right.
Because when I see a T-shirt on somebody, I'm like, man, I wonder what that looks like without a body. Oh, there it is.
So I guess they're smart then to do that.
Yeah.
Eric's making fun of it like he's not the target audience for those promos.
What was the last shirt I bought? I bought some on sale.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, Andrew got me this one.
I did.
Yeah. I bought that 8-bit Shawn Michaels shirt because it was $3. It was $3. And then
Plus $8 shipping.
And then I got the Roz.
Oh, it was 11?
I got the Roz Jericho shirt, the classic one.
So
that was on sale for
you
$12.
You said when was the last time I bought a shirt? 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
But I mean, like a promoted shirt. Like, oh, here's this person's new shirt.
Okay.
Last live event?
No.
No? Okay.
What was the last live
Whatever.
event
You
we
still
went to?
bought a shirt 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
though.
Eric,
That's the
you
point.
never go to a live event and not
No,
buy a shirt.
when we went to, was it Raw or SmackDown here? I didn't
Okay.
buy a
Raw?
shirt. I didn't buy a shirt.
That whole weekend.
No.
Good for you, Eric.
That's bullshit.
I bought one shirt in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Anyway.
Anyways,
That's funny.
Moving
Dean's-
on from Eric's wardrobe.
back to the Ambrose Ziggler match. Dean's moveset has changed big time.
He's got an edge.
He's no longer like kind of goofy lunatic. He's like super serious Dean now.
Yeah.
He does the
He's like murdering lunatic.
what's the Razor? What's Razor's move where he picks him up and throws him backwards?
The razor's edge?
No. Rock does it too. I remembered it. Now I
Fireman's carry?
forgot it.
What is
No.
called?
Samoan drop?
Scoop slam or
No, it's not a scoop slam.
it's when you hold them like this and then you throw them back.
Throw them backwards.
Oh, like a
not
fall
holding.
away slam.
It's kind of. I don't think it's
that,
called that. Shit, I forgot.
Anyway.
Anyways, he does that now. In the end, Dolph goes for his really cool DDT, but Ambrose throws him up in the air, then catches him with some dirty deeds for the win.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ambrose also didn't do. He didn't swing his leg for the DDT anymore because he's super serious now.
Yeah.
So no more swinging the leg, and he also didn't do the lunatic lariat on the ropes.
Right.
Oh,
I
where
don't think.
Looks like he's going to fall through him.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be doing that in the future. So
Weird.
we'll see. It's a new Dean, everyone. It's a new Dean. Yes, it is.
He's pissed.
That was
Yeah.
lame. Anyways, next up we
was.
go backstage, and Braun Strowman lets Balor know what's up.
Like I said last night, I refuse to cash in from behind.
Wow. Wow.
I refuse it.
Is this the SummerSlam porn parody, or
It
what's
is.
the...
Yeah. Monster.com.
He holds up the briefcase and he tells Balor, good luck tonight. So,
Yeah.
because I'm cashing this bitch in.
Right. Now he's just annoying with the briefcase. Like, first, like, he acted like he didn't have it, and now he's just like, hey, look at this briefcase. I'm going to use it on somebody.
It looks like a fake briefcase because he's so big.
It
It looks like
does.
it's a tiny little thing
It looks like the toy briefcase
that we
have.
hold. Yeah.
Well, no, but it is. I mean, it's
It
the
is,
same
right?
design.
Right.
It totally is.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Elias in the ring, and at this point, I'm sure just like everyone else, because we already saw Lashley, we're like, well, Lashley's not going to interrupt him. So thoughts are running through our heads like, who's going to be interrupting him? Maybe a call up from NXT.
Yeah.
It's Kurt Hawkins.
Kurt.
We were like literally hanging on like it's got to be Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
It's got to be something cool because it's not going to be Lashley. He's already been out.
It's
And it was Kurt Hawkins.
Kurt Hawkins, who wants to end his 218 match losing streak
Yeah.
by challenging Elias to a match right now. Hawkins gets a couple of close roll-ups, but Elias gets the win with the drift away.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Hawkins' shirt is funny. It has an O and then like a bunch of tally marks, and
Right.
it's just covering the shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, disappointed that it wasn't someone from NXT.
I'm surprised you don't have the audio from Cole's comment here
What did he say?
where he said,
It was the Knicks, by the way. It was the Knicks.
I'm pretty sure he said the Mets.
Oh, okay.
What
Well,
was
whatever.
it? I missed it.
It was
Something like his losing streak is as bad as the Mets or
Yeah.
the Knicks. It was either the Mets or the Knicks, but he took a shot at them.
like Kurt Hawkins and the Mets, because he said like
the
they
Mets
have the
would be more
same
relevant, right?
Right.
they have the same colors, and he's like they have just as bad of records, something like that.
Maybe he said the Nets, so you thought it was basketball and you thought it was Mets.
No, but he mentioned the colors.
Oh,
Blue
The
and
blue
orange.
and
oh
orange.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, yeah.
Fuck you, Cole. Anyways, moving on. I mean, you're in.
Basically,
Right. It's just.
you're in New
You're
York.
taking shots at Brooklyn while
Don't
you're
do
in.
that, Cole.
I don't know.
Like I guess he should be lucky. Like you can't hear the commentary
Right.
when you're live in there.
Right. Next up, we have Titus Worldwide versus the Authors of Pain. Again.
Again.
You are not watching a rerun.
Again and again.
I mean, you kind of
and
are.
again and again and again and again.
I guess since they couldn't fit it on SummerSlam, we got to see it.
No,
3
like
more
how many
weeks.
versions? How many times have these two come to the ring?
Yeah.
A lot.
6.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Titus has to fight Akam, then he's got to fight Rezar, and then
Yeah, they're well on their
Apollo
way with
Crews
all of these
has
things.
to fight Akam.
Yeah.
Then he has to fight Rezar.
And then Razor has to fight Dana Brooke. We're still waiting for that one.
Yeah.
Anyways, before the match, backstage, Titus finds Apollo and Dana flirting with each other. But Titus is so dumb, he's like oblivious to it. He's
Yeah.
like, hey guys, what are you doing? What's going on? Like,
Yeah.
oh, we're just going over the match. But
Hey,
like,
why is your dick out?
they were flirting. But yeah, in the end, Akam and Razor get the win. So are we gonna, is this like a Titus Worldwide breakup?
Sure.
Why? It's not
And
like
then-
he's
and
dating
then-
Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke manages Apollo into oblivion.
Right. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Moving on, next up we have Ronda's championship celebration, brought to you by Stephanie McMahon and all the women superstars surrounding the ring. Every women's superstar in WWE on Raw. Oh, and the Bella Twins were there. They were there too.
Right.
Bella
Right.
Twins,
So they're
yeah.
back?
So it was it was weird. It was a bunch of female wrestlers and then the Bella Twins.
Yeah.
Very strange. I don't
Right.
know. So
It's like, hey, remember the Bellas?
yeah.
You better.
Also, Alexa Bliss is standing there as well with her arm in a pink sling
Oh,
because
adorable.
her arm's broken, I guess.
Sure.
It hurts. Stephanie then takes credit for Ronda's success, even calling her, she's my protege. So Ronda comes out to the ring. Stephanie goes for a handshake, but Ronda grabs the mic. Rousey points out how stupid it is to have the women standing outside the ring and then tells them to get in the ring. Instead, they all just stand on the apron.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how, come on, guys, get in the ring. And then they all just stand on the apron. Like, they're all just, yeah, okay, we're all standing on the apron together.
Like,
we're
they-
all going to make that decision at the same time.
Yeah, like they all got on the apron. I'm like, oh, cool. They're gonna like beat up Ronda.
That actually would be
know.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to happen.
I thought that was going to happen to Shayna Baszler in NXT. You
Yeah.
know, or Asuka at some point because she was so dominant.
Right.
But anyways. So Ronda says, I'm not Brock Lesnar. I'm going to be a fighting champion. And then Stephanie tells the women that Ronda will just break everyone's arms and wipe out the women's division. So Ronda tells Stephanie, I'm not here to break their arms, just those who deserve it. And then once again, Ronda puts Stephanie in the armbar, and Stephanie taps immediately and rolls out of the ring.
She taps as if they're in a match together.
Right. The Riot Squad, Alicia Fox, and Alexa run to Stephanie's aid, while Sasha, Bailey, Natalya, Dana, and the Bella Twins celebrate with Ronda.
Yeah, they all hug there. Ha ha! Look how much fun we're having.
You could tell Sasha hates this.
Yeah.
Because Ronda went to hug Sasha, and Sasha just gave her, one arm. Like, oh, yeah, all right. But then she, fully hugged Natalya.
Yeah.
Big hug for Natalya right after that.
So if they're really going to push the Bellas, I would have thought at least here we would see some kind of symbolism, like something between
Right.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now they've had 2 nights in a row where Nikki and Ronda are together and no conflict.
Right.
Right.
Weird.
And also now you have Ronda like, I am a fighting champion. I don't have a match tonight.
Yeah, right. And you won't see me for 2 more weeks now,
Yeah.
most likely.
So later
right.
in the night.
Oh, Ronda. Oh, I don't want Ronda
Well,
on the
no,
show.
she's done a good job of appearing on Raw every week, not having a match, but
Yeah.
You mean except for when she was suspended?
Well,
and-
she got suspended, right?
suspended.
suspended, Andrew. It's actually really got suspended.
She attacked Kurt Angle.
He had to suspend her, Joe. He had no choice.
Well, she was filming a movie.
yeah.
But
Whatever. She wasn't there though.
But that was like the only time where she wasn't there for an extended period of time.
That's true, but you know what? Now she has the title. Let's see. She needs to be on at least every week.
If she defends it every pay-per-view, then
Then I'm fine with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll see.
We don't need another Brock Lesnar.
Definitely
She's
not.
not another
Well,
Brock
she
Lesnar.
can't say that and then do that.
She
Yeah.
can't.
You can't say I'm not Brock Lesnar and then
Well,
do
she
that.
can.
You can't.
It's WWE.
I'm not Brock Lesnar. See you at Survivor Series.
Right. So later in the night, Stephanie is in the trainer's room with Alexa and Corbin. They're checking on her. Kurt walks in to apologize, even though he put her in an ankle lock at WrestleMania. I'm going to keep reminding everyone about this. He apologizes to Stephanie. But Stephanie tells him to take some time off and go on vacation. And while you're gone, Corbin will be the acting GM.
What?
And Kurt's just like, and he walks away like...
Habba-daboo?
I think it's obvious that Kurt wanted this as well because he really did not fight for it that much.
Yeah.
He was like, but, okay.
Oh,
He's
man.
like, I could use a vacation.
Yeah, this job sucks. This job sucks ass. So next up we have Bo Dallas versus Scott Dawson.
Yeah.
Dawson
I
gets
guess.
a quick win in just a few minutes after hitting Paige's DDT.
Right.
It was basically Paige's DDT.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she didn't invent it. But
The Rampage.
Yeah, the Rampage. Yeah, right. And then next up, we have Curtis Axel versus Dash Wilder, and Wilder beats Axel, so the Revival look really strong.
So strong.
And then after the match, Bo Dallas gets on the mic, reminding them that they still are the Raw Tag Team Champions.
They are.
Which is a heel thing to do.
It is.
Despite the fact that they just became baby faces.
It's a heel or a really, like Eugene could do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Are you saying Bo Dallas is like a retard?
Andrew, I am saying that.
That he
No.
is a retard.
No, I'm just saying, like, unless you're like a really cute face.
You don't think Bo Dallas is cute?
Yeah, I'm saying that's why they get away with it.
Oh, right.
Oh, so you
So
do
super
think
cute.
Bo Dallas is cute. Okay.
Yeah.
How cute.
Super cute.
How cute is he, Joe?
Yeah.
Enlighten us.
So next up, we have Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. And mid-match, the crowd got distracted by a fan because they weren't paying attention to the match.
Yeah.
Apparently, some fan was really going crazy about Roman Reigns, like saying fuck, like cursing and like really going like insane. So security had to remove him. Of
course.
Yeah.
And the fans were distracted by that. But to Balor's credit, he did a really good job of getting the crowd back into the match by stomping on Roman like a maniac.
Right.
Once he did that, the crowd was like, oh shit, yeah!
Yeah, beat his ass, Seabass.
And then he really took over, hitting all of his moves. And there were also like 2 8-year-olds in the front row who were booing Roman and cheering Balor for the match.
Makes
Sure.
sense.
So the kids don't even like Roman, it seems,
Yeah.
at this point.
Who likes Roman?
Yes.
Who likes him? Yeah. I guess we're just down to the women because he's so hot.
Yeah, but a lot of them think Balor's hotter.
I think most of them would prefer Roman, though.
That's a fact. Take it from me.
Roman's, it's kind of like Carmella. Like, she's not good in the ring, but the men like her because she's hot,
Yeah.
you know?
But Balor's good in the ring.
Right.
Balor's got like a 38 pack.
Balor's 4 feet tall.
He hasn't had a carb
Girls
in
prefer Reigns. Trust me, Eric.
He hasn't had a carb in 17 years.
Maybe not. Or he's just so tiny he can eat what the hell he wants. He's probably one of those guys.
Yeah.
Right. So anyways, Roman sets up for the spear, but then Braun's music hits, which distracts Roman.
Yeah.
Balor kicks Reigns in the corner and attempts the coup de grace, but Roman moves out of the way and spears Balor to retain the title.
Oh.
Braun then gets in the ring to cash in, but then we hear Sierra Hotel, India Echo, Lima Delta,
True.
Shield.
Oh, sorry.
True.
We-
So Seth and Dean come out in their Shield outfits to protect their boy. Braun goes after Reigns anyway, but then the three of them take Braun down. Roman then throws Braun out of the ring, and the three of them do the Shield powerbomb to Braun through the announce table.
Not bad, WWE.
Yeah.
You've got my attention.
Yeah.
The Shield is back.
You've got my
Right.
attention.
Right. So.
Factions.
And they were really acted like total heels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Reigns was a huge heel in this match.
So, you're right.
Like, he was like, oh, that's all you got, Balor? Oh, you were a little bitch.
But just especially the way how they took down Braun with like the leg chops by
Oh, yeah.
Dean, and
Yeah,
you know?
they powerbomb him. Why? Because he wanted to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Right.
Yes.
It's not really he was doing anything wrong. He didn't hurt them in the back.
Right.
Yeah.
So
You
we'll
know?
see how they play this out. It would be
Right.
amazing if they let the Shield be a heel stable once again, because then you're still turning Roman heel. Like, sure, he's not a heel by himself, but he would still be a heel.
Yeah.
because it's a heel
But
stable.
you take the 3 top faces on Raw,
Right.
Turn them heel. So who's your face champion? Right. Like, I guess
True.
Braun is face and Finn Balor's face.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Bobby Roode's face.
Oh, boy.
Well, he has to be on the show.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's not on that.
But it would be nice if they did that to let.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't. You know,
See,
it's not going to happen.
the-
But it's interesting to see how you do a face versus face, feud here.
The only problem, like, I have with this, them bringing back the Shield again to get Roman over again. Like, you know me, I always like to go back to the wrestling isn't wrestling video.
Okay.
And when he talks about Triple H surrounding himself, yeah, I know. Imagine that. Talking about oh, you're in a match with Triple H, but oh no, there's Randy Orton. Oh no, there's Ric Flair. And this is what's gonna happen. Like, someone's gonna try to beat up Roman Reigns, and oh no, here's Dean Ambrose. Oh no, here's Seth Rollins. And so we're just gonna see Roman surrounded by these two dudes. So when is Braun ever gonna get to cash in?
I agree. But isn't this better than having boring Roman by himself?
If they turn him heel, yes. If we're just
Hold on.
going to see happy Roman every week with, oh, my Shield brothers, yeah, we're the best.
Hold on. This now makes the Money in the Bank. If you're going to have a guy who's there every week and
Yeah.
a monster with the Money in the Bank,
Yeah.
this is the only way to do it. Because now you have no idea when he's going to cash in again.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he will come out next week and beat the shit out of Reigns because he's a monster,
Right.
and win the title. Now you're like, oh wait, the Shield versus Roman or Braun Strowman? I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen. So
Right.
I like this better because you're back to the unknown, which
Yeah.
is what's great about Money in the Bank.
Yeah. For
You
show.
just don't know,
For show.
and we're back.
So that's how Raw ends.
Yeah.
Shield is back.
Solid ending, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever's running Raw these days, do we know?
Who's
No.
pulling the strings?
I mean,
Heyman,
Vince.
hopefully?
Vince.
Vince. Yeah.
So SmackDown Live starts with The Miz and Maurice. Miz starts crying and says he's announcing his retirement
Yeah, he was really crying.
of ever facing Daniel Bryan again.
Ha-ha. But wait till we get to the news.
Right. Miz says Daniel punched me 100 times, but it only took one of his punches to knock Daniel out.
I mean, it was true.
Yeah. So Daniel Bryan comes out to the stage and calls Miz a coward, and he's going to expose him for who he really is, a Hollywood wannabe cosplaying as a wrestler.
Damn.
Maurice
I
then,
said damn.
Maurice then tells Daniel to just retire again and change your name to Daniel Bella.
Oh,
Back at ya.
So they hit Brie mode.
yeah, they do.
The worst song ever. But Brie comes out, she charges the ring. Maurice retreats from the back, and Brie punches Miz in the face, and Daniel clotheslines him out of the ring. Daniel then says he just talked to Paige, who told him that they're having a mixed tag team match at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
So
great.
it's
In a cell, though, right? It's Hell in the Cell.
no.
In the cell.
No,
They're having a match at Hell in a Cell.
at Hell in a Cell,
Not in a cell.
not in Hell in a
What's
Cell.
the name of the pay-per-view?
Hell in a Cell.
Okay, so, I mean, it's in a cell.
Hey, no, we go through this argument every time
Every
there's like
year.
a gimmick pay-per-view. I'm like, oh, so every match should be Hell in a Cell, right? Well, no, it doesn't have to be every match in Hell in a Cell.
Let me ask you this.
Let me ask.
At the Great Balls of Fire
Yes.
pay-per-view, wasn't every match in a big ball of fire?
Everyone's balls was lit on fire.
Yes.
Oh,
To
that's what it
start
was.
the match.
Yes.
To make the matches go faster.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What did we
Last
get? What did we
ball
get?
standing match.
Did we get
'Cause
one
if
Hell in the
both
Cell
of your
match
balls
last
drop.
year at Hell in the Cell?
So remember when Hell in a Cell is in San Antonio?
Yeah.
And we're excited?
Yeah.
And then like, oh, you're going to see the Miz and Maurice versus Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. And we're like, ooh, maybe I don't have that gas money.
I don't know. 3 hours, a long drive.
Yeah.
At 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
So backstage, Miz tells Paige, "You're a worse GM than Daniel Bryan." And Paige tells Miz, the match is still happening and it'll be awesome. And then Paige does Maurice's hand thing to Maurice. So that was kind of cool.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good job, Paige.
Good for you, Paige. Next up, we have Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton.
Randy.
Yeah.
And Orton fingered Jeff's ear hole again.
You mean
Yeah.
butthole?
I just saw the ear one.
Okay.
Did he do the butt as well?
Do the butt as well, Eric?
And then Jeff
I think they're
fingered
saving-
Randy's dick hole.
They're saving that for Hell in a Cell.
Jesus.
Because Randy went for his DDT, but Jeff got out of it and then stomped on Orton's dick the same way Randy did it to him when he returns.
And then a lot more things happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff continued to attack Orton after DQ, hitting him with multiple chair shots in the equipment area. Finally, Jeff leaped off a tall stack of boxes, putting Randy through a table with a swanton bomb.
I guess Jeff must have shaken Randy's hand, and then he found out about what Randy was doing. He's like, "Oh, now I'm going to kick you right in the dick."
Maybe Randy was shaking people's hands after fingering Jeff's ear hole, and they were like,
Ooh,
"Ew."
That's even worse.
Ooh, I'd rather just see your dick, Randy.
Just show me your cock.
Seriously. And even touch it. I'll still shake your hand. But an ear hole?
And even no, it really seems like this will be one of the Hell in a Cell matches.
Yeah.
In
Of
the
course.
cell.
Of
you
course.
Know? But
Hardy versus Orton in a
But
cell.
we're not really talking about how amazing that swanton bomb was through a table. That was pretty great
it was great.
for a Tuesday night.
Well, that's Jeff, you know?
Yeah.
That's
That's
Jeff.
Jeff for you.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Renee Young interviewing Sheamus and Cesaro backstage.
Oh, them.
The bar say, they say they want a title shot at the tag titles after whoever wins tonight between the New Day and the Bludgeon Brothers. Then Gallus and Anderson walk up and act like they're reporters, and that was lame. They also
Did
want.
you get it? At
No.
first I thought they were the Dudleys, and then I thought
Yeah.
they were...
I guess they were trying to do like what the New Day did.
Yeah, the
a
New
week or
Day
two-
did this.
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks
But
ago.
a lot better and a lot funnier.
And,
Right.
and Gallows was British?
Yeah. What was... What?
It was kinda lame.
I didn't get any of this.
But they want a title shot as well. So Sheamus and Cesaro challenge them to a match next week.
Yeah.
Where the bar will win. Spoiler alert. Next up, we have Peyton Royce versus Naomi. Hey, welcome back, Naomi.
Yeah.
But that's enough. You can go away again for another 6 months. Peyton gets the win here with the Fisherman Suplex after distraction from Billy Kay.
Hey, Iconic's got to win.
I know. I liked it.
Yeah.
They're very sexy.
Right.
Ladies.
Ladies.
Moving on, Becky Lynch addresses the WWE Universe.
Hmm.
Becky, please, explain yourself.
I knew in that moment that my so-called best friend had been holding me back. I knew in that moment that Charlotte Flair had stolen my spotlight, my opportunity for the last time. I knew in that moment that I was going to raise her hand up and rip her head off. Because this was supposed to be my time, my opportunity, my turn to be champion. And not because any of you decide that Becky Lynch finally deserves it. No, because I say I deserve it. Because I say that I'm the best. And there is not a woman on this roster or a person in this arena or any of you watching at home that can tell me different.
Becky's accent doesn't suck when she's angry.
No, she doesn't.
This was well done.
Yeah.
I was really worried about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, good heel job, Becky.
Right.
Well done.
I knew I was going to rip her head off.
And the fans at first were cheering every word she said.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Becky had to turn on the fans because otherwise she'd be cheered the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what was the... they were in love with her on this.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's like, and none of you... And she's like, and you all cheered when Charlotte won. Like, no.
Right.
No, we booed the shit out of it.
We
Well,
did.
she was like, yeah, you know, like you were cheered for me, but you know, when Charlotte got added, I didn't get a hashtag on Twitter. You didn't walk out of SummerSlam. You know,
Yeah.
but,
No,
so-
it was good.
right.
Yeah, I'm
So
excited
then
for this.
Charlotte's music hits, and the Queen charges the ring, and they have themselves a brawl. And then the entire women's roster comes out. Excuse me. I just burped.
Including
Wow.
Asuka.
Asuka.
Oh, yeah, you were thinking that too? Why is Asuka here?
Asuka.
Yeah.
Why is...
And do you remember? Well, obviously, one of the best. I think we don't really talk about this a lot. One of the best moments in recent Raw history, a few years ago, was when you had like Orton and Cena doing their like little promo.
Oh, yeah.
And you had Triple H, and you had Shawn Michaels, and you had CM Punk, and you had Daniel Bryan. There's that whole melee.
Yes.
Where was it? Triple H was the
Well,
one
so
Who pushes Punk in the face to tell
Yeah,
him to get out of
and
the
then
way?
Punk punches Triple
So
H.
Charlotte does that to Asuka. If you look,
Yeah.
she pushes her right in the face.
Right.
And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, this is where Asuka. They're gonna zoom in on Asuka, show her reaction, and then she's gonna join the fight. No, she's like, no, Charlotte,
Asuka
no.
is an extra in this segment.
She is.
She's an extra on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Everyone is ready for Asuka.
yeah,
Everyone
is.
So yeah, they eventually split them up, and I'm sure we'll see that at Evolution.
Yeah.
And then
Or
a heel,
no, Hell in a Cell.
and
is
then
the
a
next,
heel Becky goes over.
Hell in a Cell is the next pay per view, so I guess we'll see it there.
and a heel Becky
Put them
goes
in the
over.
cell. Try it again.
Sure.
You know, try it one more time.
Right.
Next up, though, we have Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega versus Rusev and Lana again.
In a rematch from their SummerSlam pre-show.
Right.
Right.
At the end of the match, Almas tries to bring a chair into the ring, but then Aiden English runs out and grabs it from him. And when Almas turns around, Rusev gives him a super kick and then makes him tap to the accolades. So we have redemption for Aiden English.
Cool.
Where is
this going?
Is this heading?
Yeah.
Is it still heading to a split?
I don't know.
Who knows?
All right.
I don't think they know.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a Nakamura iPhone promo. Do you guys know what he said? Because I didn't write anything. I don't. Do you guys know what he said?
He
or?
quoted the thing from the Statue of Liberty, like "Give me your poor, tired, hungry, huddled."
That's what he
masses."
said?
Wait, did they have subtitles for you when you watched?
I
No.
did Google Translate and put it up to the TV, and it just said keys falling. In parentheses. I wasn't sure.
The one thing I did hear, he said, "The United States of Nakamerica." It was just like,
Nominee number
Really?
4?
Yeah.
pretty bad. That's all on Nakamura on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Next up, during the commercial break, they played a local commercial for Houston because there's going to be a WWE house show on September 15th.
Yes.
And they advertised Asuka versus Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So this local ad has not been updated,
God.
you know, for
Years.
after
Or
SummerSlam.
has it?
I know it has not.
No.
Or has...
I just thought it was funny. And then it's just like, who really wants to go to these house shows? They said like the main event is a 6-man tag between like the three, you know, like it's like Jeff Hardy.
The 3 top faces and the 3
Yeah,
top
House
heels.
like,
shows
ugh.
are like for the kids, right? Like, oh, I'm going to bring my kids. It's like going to the circus, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, look,
Right.
there's...
If you're down in
Cena.
front, like they'll high five and usually take pictures and shit because they're not on camera usually.
Right.
Right. Next up, Renee Young interviews AJ Styles on the stage.
But if I may interject, usually these house shows are where Kevin Owens cuts his best promos.
That's true.
Right, that's right.
It's
I
yeah.
have seen that.
Yeah. So they recapped AJ's match with Samoa Joe at SummerSlam before he came out. I didn't realize his daughter said, "Daddy, you're bleeding."
Oh, she did?
Yeah, they showed that, and he was like, "I'm sorry." So AJ says, "The next time Samoa Joe mentions my family, I'm going to rip his heart out." And then, of course, Joe attacks AJ from behind and puts him to sleep with the Coquina clutch.
Coquina.
Joe then takes over the mic and is just fucking amazing.
Oh, Wendy! It seems like we're making a lot of promises tonight, including one to come home and tuck in the kids. But guess what? Daddy's already done night-night.
Wow.
He is horrifying.
He is.
Yeah. Right in the camera.
He is a walking nightmare.
He is so good.
Yeah.
He is so good. He needs to win the title
Right.
Yeah.
at Hell in a Cell. I'm
maybe
sure
he
their
will.
match will probably be a Hell in a Cell as well.
But it won't be the main event.
Well, what I guess
Anything
I guess
Roman
Reigns,
does.
Strowman will be the main event
Anything
if
Roman
they fight
does.
at Hell in a Cell.
It looks
Roman-
like my thing is still on. Roman beats him, and then Braun cashes in, and they have the rematch right then and there, and he wins.
That could very well happen. Definitely. So, moving on. Backstage, Carmella walks in Paige's office, and Paige mocks her for losing weight because she lost 10 pounds of gold around her waist.
Haha.
Carmella then replies, "Don't title shame me, Paige."
Yeah, that was funny.
That's kind of funny. Carmella then demands a rematch for the SmackDown Women's Championship, but wants it to be one-on-one this time. R-Truth then walks up and demands to face Carmella. so that he could beat her to get a title shot, but Paige dismisses him. Paige then tells Carmella she'll get her rematch next week.
Like, it was funny the first time.
Well, again, this is what WWE always does.
Yes. Oh, they like that? Let's do it every week.
They repeat the living shit out of it until you hate it.
Yeah.
I don't quite hate it yet, but it's kind of like, it was funny. You told a joke. Now you have to tell a different joke.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, we don't tell the same jokes every week on the podcast.
No, definitely not. Always kill Reigns. All right, moving on to the main event.
That's not a joke. That's a fucking
It's a
statement.
fact.
It's a statement. It is
the truth.
It is a factual
It
statement.
is our manifesto.
It
is written on our manifesto.
It's tattooed on our asses. What?
Huh? Okay.
Always kill Reigns.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Right in the crack.
Yeah.
So,
Can I show you the big dog?
The big brown.
my big log? Main event time. We have the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team titles in a no disqualification match.
Yep.
Big E stayed in the back because, if you remember SummerSlam, Harper and Rowan fucked up his ribs
Yeah, with that mallet.
with that mallet. So all four guys brawl outside the ring to start the match, with Harper chucking one of the announced team's rolly chairs at him. That was a very nice spot.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Harper and Rowan put a chair. They put a ladder on two chairs and then slammed Kofi on it. Harper,
And the ladder, like, didn't even budge.
right? Yeah. Harper goes for a pin, but Kofi kicks out. Rowan then charges at Kofi with the mallet, but Woods pulls Kofi out of the way, and Rowan goes through the barricade, taking him out for the rest of the match. In the end, Woods elbow dropped Harper through a table and pinned him to win back the tag team titles.
Wow.
And if you're wondering why, we'll get to it
Yes.
in rumors. It's basically confirmed, but
Numers.
we'll talk about it in rumors.
Somewhere in the middle there.
Right.
Tumors.
Yeah.
Tumors.
Whoa.
Hey, before we get to awards, we want to tell you guys about a new and easier way to get your contacts, and it's all thanks to our friends at Simple Contacts.
Yep.
Look, there are a million things demanding of your time, but contact lenses shouldn't be one of them. Simple Contacts lets you renew your prescription and reorder your contacts right from your smartphone. Are you tired of going to the eye doctor? Well, now the doctor's coming to you.
Boom.
And all you have to do is take the 5-minute Simple Contacts vision test online. And within 24 hours, the test will be reviewed by a licensed doctor. You'll receive a renewed prescription, and then boom, you can reorder your contacts.
FYI, this is not a replacement for your periodic full eye health exam. Simple Contacts tests that your current prescription still helps you see 20/20 so that you can renew your prescription. I did this, and it was way easier than making an appointment with my doctor, driving to his office, waiting 30 minutes for him to see me, and then paying him for a new prescription. Instead, I took the vision test on my iPhone while watching 5 hours of wrestling, and that's how easy it was. Plus, Simple Contacts has all the brands and types of lenses you're familiar with, so you never have to shop around because they have the best price.
And for a special offer to our listeners, you can get $20 off your first order of contacts by going to simplecontacts.com/www or by entering the promo code WWWW. Again, that's simplecontacts.com/www or enter the promo code WWWW for $20 off your first order. And if you're like me, you'll use it to buy a wrestling shirt.
That's right, Eric, yes. So give it a try, and you can thank us later because you guys know
Andrew's always right.
Correct. Hey, also, if you follow the show on Twitter or Facebook, you might have seen a post that I put up there a couple months ago saying that we partnered with CNLS Media, and we're very excited about that because now our content is on their website. So go ahead and check it out at cnlsmedia.com and then click on podcasts and then scroll down to What's Wrong with Wrestling, and you'll see all of our episodes on the site. And they also have a ton of other articles and other podcasts on there as well. So give it a look. Thanks. Guys, let's talk about sex for a minute. Do you remember the good old days when you were always ready to go? And by ready to go, I mean when you could stay up all night. Well, now you can increase your performance and get that extra confidence in the bedroom thanks to BlueChew.com.
BlueChew.com brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. You can take them anytime, day or night, and since they're chewable, they work up to twice as fast as a pill. So you can be ready whenever she's ready. No more hiding in the bathroom and going, come on, Venus, you got this, baby. Woo! You just have to take it, and you're ready to go.
Blue Chew is prescribed online and shipped straight to your door in a discreet package. So no more in-person doctor visits, no more waiting at the pharmacy, and best of all, no more awkward conversations. And right now, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use promo code WWWW. All you have to do is pay $5 for shipping. And if that's all it takes to summon the Damon Kang, then it's a no-brainer.
That's right. And again, that's BlueChew.com, BLUE, chew.com, promo code WWWW to try it for free today.
Do it. Woo!
Yeah, easy, boy. Well, now it's time for awards. So, who did you have for worst dressed?
Worst dressed, I had Stephanie McMahon.
That's funny.
This is the first of many.
I had Stephanie McMahon. I don't know what she was wearing. The pantsuit covering everything up, and the design on the outfit was bad. Joe?
Well, I'm glad to report that we're pulling out the broom, fellas.
What?
Sweep it.
Sweep it.
All right.
Nice.
Steph.
Best dressed.
Seth Rollins in a Dean Ambrose shirt.
Okay.
Come on.
Interesting.
Joe?
I had Hulk Hardy.
Who?
Hulk Hardy. His face was like completely green.
Oh,
Oh, they look like the Hulk.
Oh, the Hulk. Okay,
liked
I was
it.
thinking Hogan.
Yeah, so was I. So I was like,
All right, you got Hardy.
Hardy.
I had Zelina Vega wearing the same outfit from SummerSlam.
it was a nice outfit.
What woman does that?
The woman in white.
Woman, she got to get it in before Labor Day.
So hot. So, if you're paying attention, I'm the only one with a woman for best dressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Pick a woman.
Just saying. Worst acting.
The Club.
Oh man. Yeah.
Balor?
No, The Club.
Anderson and
Oh,
Anderson
Gallows.
Gallows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
All right. I'll go with Corbin. You know, that's always a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, he'll
It's a
win it
safe
a lot
pick.
now
Yeah.
that he's the fucking GM.
Yeah.
Best acting.
Wait, what about Joe's?
Oh, I thought he said
I said it. I said what you said.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Best acting.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Yeah, let me just honorable mention. Becky did a hell of a promo.
Becky did great.
The Miz almost really crying. I was
The
like,
Miz.
Did I not read the news? Did the Miz get hurt or something? Like for a minute, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. No, like I wrote in The Miz until I saw Samoa Joe, and I'm like, sorry, Miz.
Yeah, Samoa Joe.
No, Becky did a great job, but when Samoa Joe does that
Yeah, come on.
and actually gives me nightmares,
Right.
Yep, Samoa Joe.
my
Sweep
goodness,
it.
Yeah.
he's awesome. Worst comment.
Man, so many. Now, we didn't mention this one. This is the one I wrote down.
Okay.
I think it was... Oh, I'm trying to think. Maybe Byron said
Okay.
this. They were talking about Trish Stratus. Yeah, Trish Stratus hasn't seen act. This will be her first action. I'm sorry. He goes, Trish Stratus will be in action for the first time in 7 years.
I
Right.
guess he wasn't in Philly.
No, he was not. I don't think he made the trip.
Did he mean 7 months?
Yeah, 7 months.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eric, what'd you have?
Are we doing worst or best?
Worst comment.
Oh, worst comment. Okay. Roman coming out and saying, "I'm a man of my word."
I'm a man of my word.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had Corbin. You no-showed and sent the demon instead.
Yeah. That's acceptable.
Yeah.
Best comments?
Daddy's already gone. Night, night.
It's really
That's
good.
what I got. Samoa
That's-
Joe.
I did like Daniel Bryan's cosplay line on The Miz, but that's frightening.
Yeah.
So that has to win.
No, it's definitely that for me. I had a very close runner-up when the New Day was backstage, and they're taping up Big E's ribs.
Yeah.
First, he's like, "Thanks, Frank, Bill, Joe." Like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't
that
know
was
his
good.
name, and
Yeah.
then Xavier's like, "How's the ribs?" And
Big E.
Big E's like, "They're good." And then he pulls out a bag of ribs. He's like,
Right.
but
Usually
usually
I like 'em smoky
I like them
with some
smoked
collard
with some
greens."
collard greens.
Yeah.
Thanks for finishing that.
And then
Yeah,
like,
no
no, your actual ribs. He's like, oh, they're horrible.
Yeah, like
great.
Big E when he doesn't get the mic very often. When he's on, he's gold.
And it was himself in a way too,
Yeah,
which made
right.
it even better.
yeah,
Right.
So,
Well, yeah, ever since he's been with the New Day. Because before that, we all hated him.
oh yeah, he was
Like when
boring.
he was the IC champion just by himself, and he was like, "I'm proud to be the IC." You know, it's just like, oh, you're boring. Go away.
Ew.
You're boring.
Worst match.
The 6-woman tag match from Raw. Riot
right.
Squad versus
Agreed.
Huggables.
I had Titus Worldwide versus AOP because again,
Yeah.
why?
Here we
go.
Slow mo match.
AOP versus Titus Worldwide.
Rusev and Lana versus Vega and Almas
I-
because we just saw it.
Lashley versus Corbin. The first match on Raw.
Oh yeah,
And the first match on Raw is always long.
right.
Oh God, with them.
Yeah.
Best match?
Best match I had Bludgeon Brothers versus New Day.
Me too. Just because there was a lot of carnage,
Yeah.
a lot of good
No
stuff
DQ.
happening.
It's always fun.
I like Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler.
That was
Only
good as
because Seth comes running in the ring and you're like, whoa, what? And then he dives out and
Right.
knocks over Drew. And then
Yeah.
you have Dean do a really cool Dirty Deeds.
Yes.
Yeah.
that was like, oh, this could be a new thing for him.
Right.
So, yeah.
Worst move. Charlotte's dive on Becky from the apron, like she didn't really get there.
Like she just fell.
yeah, she kind of just fell. It was bad. It
Yeah.
looked lame. I'm just gonna go with that. I don't think there was a huge botch tonight. If there was, I missed it.
I didn't see
Or on,
one,
You know.
so that's fine.
I'll go with that.
All right.
Unless we can
Soft
count
sweep.
like Randy fingering Jeff's
You
ear
can
hole.
totally count that.
All right, that's it. That's disgusting.
All right.
Stop doing it.
Best move.
Swanton, I mean, that was amazing.
All right.
I had the crucifix bomb thing onto the ladder. The Bludgeon Brothers like slamming
Doing-
Kofi onto the ladder.
All right.
Oh,
That was good.
I'll go with the Dirty Deeds then.
All right.
They were all nice, you know.
They're all
but,
good.
yeah.
Bunch of nice moves.
Worst moment. I got Kurt Hawkins interrupting Elias and not an NXT call up or anyone else.
Yeah. Corbin becoming acting GM. That means we have to see him the whole show. Even more so.
Right.
My worst moment was Stephanie and Ronda again. Why are we seeing this again?
Yeah.
Why is Stephanie making it about her?
Right.
Here's the one thing where you kind of have to do this or else you make Corbin look like a total fucking idiot. But this is what anyone who's a wrestler and a GM should do all the time. Book themselves for a title shot.
Absolutely.
Next week on Raw, he should fight Roman Reigns for the Universal title. And while I don't want to see that match, if he doesn't, he looks like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Be like, you know what? I'm the GM now, and now I make the matches. Fuck you, Kurt. I want a title shot.
Yeah.
Right
no
now.
disqualification.
Yeah.
And Ambrose and Seth are banned from
And
ringside.
He'll lose.
Yeah.
but
And
still,
Roman
he
is
should-
drugged.
Yeah.
He'll lose, but he should still do it.
Look, this would be the best. Like he loses, he gets pinned 1, 2, 3. He gets him like he's like, "Joke's on you, Roman. It's 2 out of 3 fault." And then Roman spears him immediately and pins him again.
Because you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna book instead. He'll book himself a match against Balor with one arm tied behind your back.
Yes.
that's what he'll do. Because
will.
he's a fucking idiot,
He
and
will.
they're stupid. and They don't know what to do.
Yes.
So
Hopefully they listen this week.
right.
Yeah.
Best moment.
Best moment. I had
Shield.
that swanton bomb.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I had the Shield.
Yeah, I had the Shield.
Yeah.
The Shield.
Ban
Eric
it.
doesn't like the Shield.
Ban it.
Not a fan.
He has their shirt.
I don't like. No, I don't.
He has their mask.
No.
He has their vest.
Nope.
Shit.
I did see like an action figure 3-pack coming out.
So you can have that.
No,
All right.
no,
He
I'm not.
pre-ordered the action figures.
Yeah. No, it's just I don't like the way that they're using the Shield. They need the Shield just for the purpose of getting over Roman. It's like fuck Seth, fuck Dean. We just need you to make Roman look awesome.
All right. Eric didn't like it. It was
No.
almost his worst moment, I think.
No, sir, I don't like it.
All right, then. That's all for awards. So now it's time for some breaking news.
Yes.
So WWE announced on social media that Alexa Bliss will face Trish Stratus at the Evolution pay-per-view in October.
On social media.
On social media.
Trish couldn't stop by, cut an iPhone promo. At least.
Right.
Yeah.
Sasha Banks replied on Instagram, "I am not happy, and neither am I.
No.
I mean, the only way to save this would like have Sasha Banks fight Lita.
Yeah.
Because Lita's actually a better wrestler in the ring than Trish.
Right.
So if you could have Sasha versus Lita, that'd be awesome. I
be
hope
amazing.
they do that.
Yeah.
But it makes sense to have Sasha fight Trish because of the whole, their thing at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
When Sasha eliminated Trish.
Yeah, that
And
was
Trish
great.
also mocked Sasha in
Yeah.
the match as well.
That was beautiful.
So there was actually story there that you could have continued for the Evolution pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But no, instead they're probably going to have just some bleh match with, Alexa and Trish.
Yeah.
And I guess Alexa goes over, right? Or does Trish beat her? I guess Trish beats her.
Yeah, I guess
Because she's not the champion, so there's no reason for...
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Also, Luke Gallows did some Twitter trolling this week. He tweeted, with a strong heart, I have to report I'm dating Nia Jax. Then the next day he tweeted, it's with a heavy heart that I have to announce that Nia Jax and I have mutually decided to part ways. # one day relationship. # sad day.
Ha.
So what?
I don't know why. Whatever.
So what was all that?
I don't know. I guess that's
He's
his-
bullying if that was him just going, nah, I wouldn't date her.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. It was weird.
Just weird.
Also, Kevin Smith announced that Chris Jericho will be appearing in his new horror film called Kilroy Was Here.
Yeah, Jericho posted on the set. And it looked pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Looks like they already filmed his part, but I guess we'll see how big of a role it is.
I guess we will see.
Yeah. Any other news, guys?
Yes, actually. Some matches for the Super Showdown in Australia
Yeah.
were announced. Triple H, Undertaker.
Right.
Kevin Owens versus John Cena.
Yeah.
Well, we've got some alterations.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin Owens and John Cena will still face off, but it will be in a tag match with John Cena and Lashley versus Kevin Owens and Elias.
This would have been the best match on your fucking pay-per-view.
That really happened?
Yes.
That's happening.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my
It was
God.
also announced.
That would have been your best match on your pay-per-view. John
Yeah.
Cena versus Kevin Owens. Now you're going to ruin it
Yeah.
with Lashley and Elias.
It was also, and this was all announced on their social media.
Right.
It was also announced that Daniel Bryan and The Miz will be fighting again. So I guess The Miz isn't retiring from fighting Daniel Bryan
Right.
anytime soon.
They already announced that they're fighting in Australia?
Yes, but there's
What?
a stipulation on this match. The winner will receive a WWE title opportunity.
So Miz is winning again.
Yeah.
And then I guess he beats AJ in December? Or maybe Royal
maybe
Rumble?
Survivor Series.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, because that's before. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah,
So,
Survivor Series,
Yeah,
probably.
so you could have Daniel and Bree win here.
Right.
And
That's why.
Bree pin Maurice, obviously.
Yeah.
And Miz will be like, you still haven't pinned me.
Right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Right. So we'll see.
So I have a news that leads to a rumor.
Rumors! Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble? Maybe! Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club? Please, God! John Cena will finally turn heel? No chance! Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years? Confirmed!
WWE put up a poll on their site saying which female superstar would you want to see come
I
back?
have that one as well.
And, of course, who's leading by far?
Right.
AJ Lee.
69% of the vote.
So
Kelly's in second place with 5%.
Wow.
So the rumor is
Right.
that they're going after her hard for Evolution.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Vince personally reached out to her and called her and said, please come
There's
back.
no way it happened.
Hey, Phil, I'm going to get something at the store. I'll be back tomorrow.
CM Punk, they said CM Punk ended his friendship with Colt Cabana because Colt Cabana was backstage at a show.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to happen.
Right.
Isn't
Be great.
Evolution and All In or something? Aren't those? What is Evolution going up against?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I
Because
thought it
it's
was.
in October. All
Yeah.
In is coming up in a few weeks.
In September.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought one of them was
No, it was because Total Bellas
Total Bellas.
or Total
is-
Divas. Total Divas premieres the week after All In,
Okay,
and they
okay.
did the
Yeah.
All In stupid thing.
Right.
Right. Multiple sites are reporting that Eric Rowan suffered a torn bicep at SummerSlam, and that's the reason why they lost the titles to the New Day on SmackDown.
Torn bicep equals about 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months for a complete tear, or 3 to 6 weeks if it's a partial tear. Now, I don't think they would have Eric Rowan wrestle on SmackDown if it was just a partial tear, because then you could tear it fully. So it probably is a full tear.
Yeah,
But a full tear,
because
you
he
can
did have a
actually
sleeve
fight?
on it.
Ouch. He did have a sleeve on it?
He did have a sleeve on it.
Oh, then all right.
Yeah.
That's still got to be painful. Jesus.
Right.
Yeah. But it'll see. I guess we'll see what they do with Luke Harper. Hopefully, he doesn't go away again.
Yeah.
You know, give him a singles career.
Right.
Dave Meltzer is reporting that WWE is thinking about having Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella main event Evolution.
Gross.
I guess we did kind of talk about that earlier.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
The Wrestling Observer is saying that Matt Hardy is taking time off to heal from his injuries, and the tag team with Bray Wyatt is finished.
Yeah.
And he's also apparently been like acting as a producer backstage. Like maybe that'll be his future role in the company if he retires.
Mike Rome posted a picture on his Instagram where he's standing with Hardy going over notes, and Hardy's in a suit.
Right.
So why would
Again, this could all be. This is not the first time Matt Hardy has done this type of trolling on social media. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe it is.
Maybe.
Any other rumors?
No, sir.
This is kind of news. I felt like it's a rumor. Jericho did an interview. I forgot to grab
Yeah, I'd say
where.
it's news, but yeah, that's fine.
So
This is
he pitched a match for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Where he would fight Seth Rollins in an Intercontinental Champion versus Intercontinental Champion match.
Right.
And one of the main questions is like, well, what's the finish? And Jericho told him, well, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. The finish doesn't matter. It's getting people to buy it and get into it. IC title, New Japan versus WWE, and you can make this happen. There was some,
I mean,
Vince did it on TV.
Vince wouldn't have Jericho go over, so
Yeah.
Seth would go over.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's an awesome idea. Unfortunately,
yeah.
maybe it'll happen if Triple H was running things, but you never know.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
He even said he could have showed up the Monday before SummerSlam, run through the crowd, attacked Rollins, made the challenge, and made the match.
If you're a business, think of it as a business. There's no reason the WWE should do something like that as a business.
Yeah.
Right? Like you own the biggest store on the
right,
block.
you're winning, so you don't.
And the tiny little store is like, hey, can you give me some free publicity and
Right.
we'll do something together? And you're like, oh yeah, that would be cool for the fans.
Right.
Like, no, there's no reason that they should give them that kind of momentum and publicity.
Right.
WWE has nothing to gain from that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Except at least they get Jericho for a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
A good match.
But they could
with
probably
Rollins.
have him anyway if they want him.
We'll see.
It's not like he's out.
He also posted that he's a free agent next year, so he's like been
Yeah.
teasing that. Like
He'll go to TNA
Where
or
will I
something.
show
He'll come
up.
back. He'll always come back.
Yeah.
He's the comeback kid.
He is.
All right. Well, now it's time for trivia.
What you got?
18 years ago today,
Wow, I was doing it out of memory.
the women made history on Monday Night Raw. Did you know this?
Yeah, Trish
What,
versus
Trish and
Lita.
Lita?
It was the
Main
first
event
time
of Raw.
Raw had a main event
Period.
Yeah.
with the women.
Yes.
And Lita won the women's championship.
Yes.
Who did she beat? It wasn't Trish Stratus.
Oh, Stephanie McMahon.
It was Stephanie
Oh,
McMahon.
so that was the first one? It
That was
wasn't
the
Lita
first
and
one.
Trish that main evented? That wasn't the first one?
Correct. It was
Okay.
Lita versus Stephanie McMahon, who was champion at the time.
Yeah.
And she beat, of course, it has to be a McMahon if it has to, the women. Or,
McMahon.
So it was a 5-minute match?
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was a little bit longer because other people were involved. But yeah, that was the first one.
All right.
Lita went over.
Good job, Eric. You win
Yeah.
this round.
I do.
All right, well, now it's time for Jesse the Mind's Top 10 Conspiracies of the Week.
Heel turns, non-title matchups, the Survivor Series, McMahon, twin referees, long-lost bastards, fruit roll-ups, hornswoggle. You think wrestling's fake? Think again. You know McMahon, Gallows was actually very jealous of Anderson's hot Asian wife and wanted to get rid of her once he found out Godzilla was actually fake.
He found the nearest monster to seduce in hopes it would scare off the hot Asian wife.
Wow.
Damn, Eric, we gotta edit these before we send them. These are going right out live, ladies and gentlemen.
These are Jesse's comments, not ours.
Yeah.
You know, McMahon, Jim Neidhart is actually still alive.
Oh boy.
He faked his death to get Natty off TV. Oh, God. Because he couldn't stand how awful and boring she was every week talking about her best friend, Rhonda.
Jesse's having trouble with this.
Yeah.
He was a friend of mine. You know, McMahon, Virgil used to have a son. He left him outside of an Olive Garden one day because an addiction to the free breadsticks. That kid, Bobby Lashley.
Oh,
Makes sense.
makes sense.
Yeah. So, you know, McMahon, Randy Orton isn't Cowboy Bob's son.
Oh.
His real dad is Jake Roberts,
Yeah,
the Viper.
right.
All right.
Ah.
Thanks, Jesse.
I get it.
Let's see. You know, McMahon, Zack Ryder never won the Internet Championship title.
True story.
He used an illegal Konami code to get it from the Game Genie. Oh, that's a good one. Remember the Game Genie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know, McMahon, Hulk Hogan isn't actually racist. He loves black women, and back in the day, he used to have multiple interracial reverse gangbang orgies with black women, which resulted in a current NXT superstar, Velveteen Dream.
How many fathers does Velveteen Dream now have since the conspiracies
7,
have started?
8.
All of them.
Yeah.
And
right.
finally, you know, McMahon, Rhino is actually part rhino.
Whoa.
I believe it.
Remember the scene in Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
That's Rhino being born. all right.
That's
good.
graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty graphic.
Thanks, Jesse.
Yep.
All
Thank
right.
you, Jesse, as always.
On to fan questions. This one's from Wayne Seagart. How about the authors of Pain join Strowman? Then we have them three versus the Shield.
Yeah, I was thinking that the other day. That would actually be pretty decent.
That would be nice. Gives them
Some
something to do.
big dudes.
Yeah. Oliver Klausoff, best female ring.
That's great.
Yeah. No, that's a real name. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, good.
Oliver Klausoff, best female ring entrance currently. I mean, I'd say Asuka.
Female entrance? Sure.
I'd say Asuka.
Sure.
The song and
I
the
don't know
entrance.
the Iconics.
What? They
did
don't
not-
even do anything.
I love them,
They
but
hold pinkies.
I do love Charlotte because of her music and
Yeah.
her, like,
No, I
stage
would go with
presence.
Oscars for sure.
Oscar.
Yeah. Bipolar Steve, who do you think is in need of a serious character revamp? I mean, Bailey has
Bailey,
been for a
definitely.
long
Bobby
time.
Roode?
Bobby Roode,
Yeah, he just needs to be heel.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Most baby faces. Finn
Most
Balor.
of the faces.
Jason Deerham with Rowan Bludgeon out, injured again. Rowan Bludgeon.
Yeah.
Would you like to see Harper Bludgeon join Sanity? The only problem is Sanity's not on TV.
That's true.
Like, I don't know.
I'd rather just see him have a singles career.
So you just
Go
in
back
another
to like
Wyatt
the
family?
eyes thing.
No, no more eyes. but
I
just-
think it's time to shave the beard and put a suit on Harper.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
You've talked about this
been
before.
saying it
I
since the
always like
podcast
it.
started.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was on the first episode.
Probably.
Pop culture.
Before Harper ever debuted.
Yes.
Pop culture junkie. Monday Night Raw. Pushfire Barry. Vince's stubbornness to get Roman over by using another Shield reunion. Stephanie and her ridiculous 12-inch heels so she can stand taller than Ronda. Or the cheap way out of giving Finn a shot at the Universal title.
I mean, which one do you push?
Push.
Push Finn, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
push Finn. Bury Stephanie. Fire Roman.
Yeah,
Kill Reigns.
All right.
I like it.
Rick and Melissa, can Coach find more assignments?
Please.
Yeah, we'll give him some. JDX, what would be one heel turn you wouldn't see coming?
Bailey.
I don't know.
If it was just out of the blue now.
Johnny Wrestling.
Johnny
Oh,
Wrestling.
Gargano.
All right.
Damn.
Brandon Amig, best burial, Rusev, Asuka, or Bobby Roode?
Asuka.
I think Asuka's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're all
How do you
bad.
go from being the longest reigning anything ever on NXT
To an
to
extra.
nothing.
To an extra.
Yeah.
Joey Montez, Pushfire Barry, Mike Chioda, Charles Robinson, or the Hebner brothers?
Push Charles Robinson.
Push the Hebner brothers.
Yeah, no. Charles Robinson, he's the one that fucked up that Undertaker-Lesnar match at SummerSlam. That guy's an idiot.
I mean, they're all great. But, yeah, I would
I
say
love all of them.
they're all so great.
Yeah.
No, you got to push the Hebner brothers. And then we'll, I don't know, Chioda is so underrated, but we got to fire him.
By Kyoto.
Sorry.
Yeah, Coyote's... Yeah, he is.
Coyote.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is all for fan questions.
That's
Oh,
it.
wait, hold on. One more. Beard God,
That's it.
Pushfire Barry, WWE debuts, Sting, Goldberg, or DDP?
DDP.
They were all kind of bad.
DDP.
I mean, Sting got rid of the Authority, but then they came back a month later. So
Yes.
they kind of fucked with that.
Yeah. Goldberg, meh. He just showed up. I'm Goldberg.
And he speared The Rock.
Speared
but that
The
was,
Rock.
You know,
Hey, Rock.
I don't know.
You're
I just thought that
next.
was kind of funny.
Yeah.
You're next.
All right, I got to weigh in, and then
All
we'll
right.
get out of here.
All right.
Scoot over.
What was our last week's?
275.
Was it really?
It
All right,
was.
there we go.
Yes. Here
say
we
270.
go.
4-9.
275 again. Yeah.
All right.
Had my birthday. Had cake twice.
Had the Summer Slamwich.
Had the Summer Slamwich.
Excuses.
Hey, let's weigh you every week.
We all have them.
Let's weigh you every week.
I'm
Right.
doing pretty good myself, actually.
Okay, looks like you gained a few. I don't know. All right. Anyways.
That hurts, Andrew.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so we'll see you next week. But until then, make sure you subscribe to our podcast and give us a 5-star review. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. We have t-shirts available at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for just $19.99. And you can become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for exclusive rewards and recaps you can't get anywhere else.
Like this Sunday, there'll be a new recap.
That's right.
Maybe by Monday.
And we will see you then.
Sure.
Or whenever.
My birthday's
Sometime.
Monday.
Happy pre-birthday?
Sure.
Happy post-birthday to me.
Happy post-birthday.
Thank you.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo, push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Kubler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling?